But here he come again. And he said, I have agents everywhere. They set up everywhere. That he had agents set up everywhere. So look what he had. He had it in the hospital. I had one of my nurses was a witch. And my husband picked it up and said, why come this woman, every time she comes to my wife's room, because I had cameras in my room, they videoed me in the room. And every time this particular nurse came in, all my lumens changed. And even all the instruments goes off, buzz in the room. All the lights start flashing every time she come in my room. So there was a witch. Apostle called the doctor and said, I've been keeping a calendar. I watches her, and I know when this nurse is on duty, and I know when she off duty. He said, I can tell you. And first they said he was overreacting. So when he gave him the dates and they wouldn't check it and see that my alarm went off, I hyperventilated, I was choking only when she came in the room. And he said, she is dismissed. I fired for my wife. So Apostle's at home trying to fire people.
Amen.
I know that's right.
That's how the king think about folks like that.
Yeah, amen. Yes. And the fact that he did a natural thing by having a calendar, because they don't understand the spirit realm. So he was able to come at them in a natural way. He knew it was spirit. He was connecting dots, but to show them naturally. They might didn't understand what y'all was seeing, but because he was able to show it naturally, they had no choice but to listen.
He did. And he recognized it. He said, that's a witch.
Yeah.
And after they got rid of her, they did. She couldn't no longer come and see me. It never happened again.
Jesus. See? And that's why we got to be careful. We think they're going. We're grateful. We thankful for doctors and stuff like that. But you got to remember they're human. They're human beings. So they may not serve God. They may actually serve Satan. Last week we had a guy that's now a pastor that was in Satanism. So there's people who actually serve Satan. There's people who want to be witches. There's people they work like we work for God. They work for the devil, and they are on assignment to go to these hospitals, nurses, doctors. I'm not saying all of them. We thank God for nurses and doctors, but they're human like we are. So they choose what and who they want to serve. So we need to keep our families covered in prayer. We have to do it, y'all. I don't care if they just come across and you done pray for them one time. No, you keep praying. We're not trying to put fear in you at all, because you don't have to have fear. He gave us power, love, and a sound mind. So you can come against it. You can pray, cover them with your blood. Keep them, God, in there. Don't let no weapon formed against them shall prosper. Father, help your angels in and outside of that hospital. If you ever read the book, me and Apostle talked about the book, he came to set the captives free. That hospital was full of witches and warlocks.
Yes.
So that's what Apostle was experiencing. She was experiencing these demonic spirits at every level. Every level. So people can think you crazy, strange. They can think what they want to. But one thing I can say, you won't find her to be a liar.
Amen.
Because God show it to her, she gonna say it. And as soon as she say it, you better wait on it, because it's gonna come to pass.
It's gonna come.
It's gonna come to pass. Because God showed, and he will open your eyes. He will open my eyes. And we will see the things of God if we will draw near to the Lord. And even going through what she went through, she drew near. The apostles, when they went through all that persecution. They drew near to God. That's what we got to do. If you're going through pain, draw near to God. Matter of fact,